Today, you'll get to see what it's like being a full-time reseller, having my husband home for the day, and how we navigate all the tasks that reselling has. Today is a typical day that we have dedicated to shopping and doing errands. So you're gonna see what a reselling day looks like when we have those things a part of our day. If you want to see how we navigate some of the other aspects of reselling, hit that subscribe button because I will be doing some more vlog style day in the life videos so that way you can get an idea of how to have a routine around your reselling business. And of course, all the tips and unboxings we do regularly on this channel.
Today we have 2 packages that are going out.
And let me tell you, I had the worst time finding those items today. It took me like a good hour. Both of them weren't inventoried properly. Both of them said they were supposed to be in certain places and they weren't in those places. All the more just reminded me how important it is for us to get an audit done of our inventory. We had to get going. I'm in the car now. We just dropped off packages and I wanted to show you what sold. So the reason why I was super adamant about trying to find the item that sold on Poshmark was because it was a Nike sportswear lightweight pants that sold for $40. And this is such a frustrating thing when it does happen, but we do have items that sell on both eBay and Poshmark. And so my first instinct when I didn't see it in the Excel system that we have for our inventory was it must have sold on eBay. So I went over to eBay, checked, it wasn't in the sold, but it was still listed on eBay, which told me that it was still active. I was able to find which tote it was in at that point when I was on the eBay. This item has been up for a year, so our system has evolved and it was saying it was in tote RR. So I went to that tote, couldn't find it, tried to do my best to look at, the day before when I was listing and the day after I was listing a year ago, what totes was I working in. And so I looked in those totes. I decided to audit those totes just to make sure everything that was in the totes were in our Excel system, which I did find a couple things that were not. So I'm glad I did that. But an hour later, finally found the item. It was in SS, not RR. I'm still happy I found it. And then on eBay, we had one item that sold as well. That was a Freedom Foundry plaid flannel jacket. It sold for $33 and for shipping it was $8.99. So even though they were just 2 orders today, that's actually still a really good amount that we had for, technically it was yesterday's sales. Jeff and I were talking about it and talking about why did we have such a slowdown over the weekend. And we were just in Idaho. We were on vacation. There was one day that I missed listing and we weren't as active. We weren't accepting offers. We weren't giving offers. We weren't pulling items. We weren't printing labels from Friday to Sunday. We didn't do that until Sunday evening. So it really goes to show that if you maintain activity, you are going to see more sales. Now I am sitting in the Goodwill parking lot because of course, if we're running errands in town, we are going to check it out. It is also the new color change today. Jeff is already in there. So I'm going to jump into the store and see hopefully if we can find maybe any new merchandise that's coming out or some items that are worth picking up because they are on sale now. Always sure.
This is more.
What's that?
This is Columbia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course.
With this.
Just found this for not too much. That's all right. What is color tag? What is it? Red. Okay. We're looking for red. Look what Jeff just found. Oh, yeah. Oh, are you serious? It makes me so mad. I looked it up. There is no combat boot ones like this that have sold on Poshmark, but they had like the smaller shoe. It's like the almost like lace up. Those ones were going for like $69. Do you think we should get it?
How much?
You're killing it.
What do you got?
Getting ready for number 4.
No. You're not funny.
Would you ask them how much this is?
So it's the same kind of.
This is Chico brand.
Did you look it up?
Stroller. Yeah, that's why I want to see how much.
I have mask face now. Okay, so everything that we got in the store was a total of $140.70, and Jeff made a really good point. He's now in here now.
Yeah.
We probably could get that back just with, what do you think, like the docks and then one of those Carhartts?
Yeah, maybe that, or 3 pair of the shoes that we picked up potentially.
I didn't look up. What was the third?
Well, you had the Adidas.
Oh, true.
I picked up the Skechers,
Right.
and then you picked up the Docs. So I think between those 3, it would pay for everything that we purchased.
Jeff did awesome. He found some Rag & Bone jeans. I found some current Elliott jeans. So like we found some pretty good brands that we don't actually find at the store pretty regularly. And
2 Carhartt sweatshirts that were in great shape. That
they were in really
those
good
are
shape.
typically $30 a piece and up.
Surprisingly,
So,
Carhartt still does pretty well, even when it's just like a solid color. They didn't have any branding on it, so that was helpful
Right.
too. Yeah, now I am starving, and it sounds like Jeff wants to go to the other store. What is that? It's not a Pet Rescue.
Yeah, it's the
Is
Pet
it?
Rescue.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's
I think so.
their thrift store. Yeah, so we're gonna go get something to eat, and then we'll probably go to that store.
What?
It was an incline. It scared me. Well, I've ate. I'm ready to go shopping and hopefully not kill myself in the process. All right, what's the status? Wow, they have a lot of them here.
Oh, brand new.
Oh, nice. Just sold. Didn't we just sell 2 of this brand? Or at least 1?
Yeah.
There's those there. Let's see if he's going to tackle those. Okay, I'm back in the car. I'm gonna do some listing. Jeff is still in the store. He's gonna probably get some really good items. And this is just like the great place for that because it has general merchandise and then he can also negotiate on what he wants to do for the price. I am not as much of a fan doing that. In fact, when he generally negotiates, I'm kind of like, I'm gonna see myself into the other room while you go ahead and do this. He's always been super good at that. I even remember when I first started on Poshmark, it was super hard for me to understand that people could counter your price or send you different offers when it's like, but I put the price at this. Like, why are you countering with me? It took me time as a reseller to learn that that's how the process goes in Poshmark and on eBay now as well. But still, to me, doing it in real life, whether it's like yard sales, flea markets, or even thrift stores that are willing to do negotiations, it just always feels super weird to me. So this is going to be a great store for him. I'm going to get some listings done while he's still in the store. I didn't want him to feel like I was kind of pushing him out of the store. I wanted just to be productive, and I didn't feel like I was finding anything that was worthwhile for me to pick up. Okay, I am dying to get these items up. So I want to show you guys what we got really fast, so that way I can put them on this rack and we can get them listed. The first thing is something that Jeff found. This is a nice Carhartt, just a hooded sweatshirt. However, these things sell so incredibly well, and this was in really great condition. This one is the Rain Defender. It is a loose fit and it is 2XL tall, so really, really great size. And then he also found another one identical, but just in blue. This kind of reminds me of the durability that I was talking about recently in our American Giants unboxing. If you guys haven't seen that one, I'll put it in the cards right here. This one is also a 2X tall, but the durability of those sweatshirts are just phenomenal, which I think is why they sell so well. Next, we have a Mizuki piece. This is a nice cardigan, and this one is a size large, which I've been finding so many larges of this brand lately, kind of crazy. Just a very simple cardigan. Obviously semi-sheer because you can see the window from the other side. Next we have a Lululemon. This is a long sleeve. Fortunately, it did not have the size tag inside or the dot, so I'll have to do measurements. But I really love how it's like perforated. Do you see that? It's kind of neat. And there's the logo. I'm sure you guys have seen that by now if you've been following my channel for a while. And this has a nice thumb hole inside. Not inside, but on the sleeve. This is a pair of current Elliott. These are a great pair of jeans. They don't sell like super quick like they used to, as well as for as high as they used to, but I still pick it up if it's a good price. This is a size 26. If you have not seen this tag before, this is how it looks. Next we have, a Zia. This is a extra large, which cracks me up because I still see so many people that I know locally that do this network marketing brand. And I'm like, you could just resell and sell the brand and not have to be dedicated to one brand. That is one thing that I don't like about network marketing, is you have to be like solidified on one specific brand. This one was a really cool piece. It's a dress. It's a White House black market. This is what the tag looks like. It's newer. It's a size large. When I was doing the research on it, it's still actually on the website. And when I looked it up, this is actually a reversible dress. So it has this fun print, or you could actually flip it and have it be a solid lavender. Which I thought was really, really cool and unique, and the price of it was still really good. Here we have a pair of rag and bone jeans. This is a size 28, just a good skinny jean. This actually looks like super skinny. Oh, let me see what it says. Ankle skinny, that's what that says. Oh, this was such a fun piece. So I love picking up Dutch Bros because we have them locally to us, and the gear for this coffee brand just always sells. It's not something that's going to sell for a lot. I'm kind of curious with this jacket if it will. It's because it's got like the main logo on the side along with the colors. I really love the font. It kind of gives like a concert tee vibe, but it sells really quickly. I think everything that we've purchased that has been Dutch Bros has been sold at this point. I might have one thing, but I've only had it for like less than a month. So they're really quick sellers. Sometimes they'll sell within like 24 hours, 48 hours. Other times it might take a week, but they're quick flips for us, which is what I like. This is a really, really awesome camo jacket, which we sell a lot of camo. Jeff is pretty versed in understanding the different types of camo, which also helps with key terms. And this was a Cabela's outdoor gear. This is also a 2XL. I kind of wonder if it came from the same owner as those Carhartts. But yeah, really, really great piece. This is like the truest example of the types of the items that Jeff will pick up and the items that I pick up, because this is definitely Jeff's stuff right here. We have a game hide. This is an extra large. I remember him telling me how this is a pretty popular brand, if I'm not mistaken, and the color, or not the colorway, but the camo way was actually a really popular one as well. And it does have the style number in here, which will also help with getting key terms, and it has a fleece lining inside, which those always do a lot better as well. This I was so excited to see. It's a Disneyland resort basic shirt. These are one of my favorite things also to pick up. And actually, I don't know if you could see it well. Do you see? There it is. You see that? That is so cool. And this is the Hong Kong resort, and it is an extra large. Man, a lot of extra large on this trip. I didn't realize that until now. And then we have this beautiful dress. I love the lace detail of it. Just realized there's some dirt on the back. That's such a bummer. I wonder if that came out of her bag. This is Lulu's, and it is a size large. It's a little above the knee. Nice kind of fit and flare, but do you see that? I'm gonna have to wash that. But hey, it's white, so that's okay. We'll be able to get that out, I'm pretty sure. So this was everything that we had gotten at the Goodwill. However, as you saw in the video, we did also stop at the other store, and Jeff found 3, I think, different chains for vehicles, which, as funny as it sounds, it doesn't seem like the prettiest thing to want to list, but we have sold probably close to 10 different snow chains at this point for vehicles. So they're in hot demand. If you are someone who sells on eBay, they are a really great seller. They're a very consistent seller. reseller. So in this video, I showed you an item that we pick up very regularly because it is a hot commodity for us, and that is snow chains. If you are someone who is on eBay, this is a really great item for you to be listing, particularly when it is, of course, in season. But hey, it's springtime right now, and we just had a crazy snowstorm. So even if you have snow chains this far out, it probably isn't going to be that bad. One of the things that I wanted to recommend to you guys is if you are selling them on eBay, make sure you put the shipping as medium flat rate, because the nice thing about flat rates is they are a specific size, but regardless of what the weight is in that box, it will ship. That one goes for, I think it's $13 and something cents. So if you're doing flat rate shipping, go ahead and maybe put your shipping for $13.99. Or if you're doing calculated, just make sure you're putting in the USPS medium flat rate box, because from what we've seen so far, every single snow chain we have shipped out has gone perfectly well in that medium box. So I wanted to show you some of the different ones that have sold from the time that we filmed this, received those snow chains, and what has sold. The Alpine Sports snow chain. So you didn't see every single one that was on that table. I think there was actually 5 or 6 of them, and there was one that was also in a big box. This one sold for $26 with $13.99 shipping. That might not seem like it's a huge amount. However, when we did buy them for, I think it was like $3 per snow chain, that's a pretty good deal, especially when they went so quickly. The next one that sold is another Alpine Sports one. This one was also brand new, so we were really surprised when we took a look at this one. It ended up going for $79.97, and it still had that $13.99 in shipping. So we were pretty happy with how quick this item sold and with the price that one sold for. So again, not all snow chains are created equally. Make sure you're checking out sold comps on eBay, because that is a huge difference between the first one I just showed you guys. The last one again is a Alpine Premier Diamond patterned snow chain. And this one sold for $25, again with that $13.99 in shipping. These are such great items. Yes, they are not the most glamorous things to want to photograph nor list, but they sell, and they sell so incredibly well. So if you can get them at good prices at your thrift stores or consignment stores, or even at the Goodwill outlets or just any outlets, this is a great item to keep an eye out for. Leave it down in the comments below if you like seeing these kind of day as a reseller, with Jeff and I both operating this business. Days that he is here, and then maybe I'll do some days when he is not here, and how am I still juggling everything. I'd love to hear if you guys are interested in that. And as always, I will see you guys next week. Bye!